Hey guys, Henry from the Physio and Fitness Clinic here. Today I want to go through the back squat. So it's one of the very common exercises you might see in the gym. It's a important expression of lower limb strength. A couple fundamental things we want to talk about with our technique with the back squat, like foot positioning, bar positioning, things like that. All of these can be adjusted or modified to your own personal preference and your own anatomy or body shape or mobility even. So in today's video, we just want to go through a couple of things there. So today I've got Luke with me today to help demonstrate the squat. We're going to look from the bottom up, starting with the foot positioning here, and start up with a bit more of a neutral position here. So Luke, if you could go through 3 reps of the squat for me here.
My appropriate clothes on.
Yep. Take your time. Perfect. So as you can see with Luke here, as he's going through a neutral foot positioning, maybe he's not getting quite as low as he would like. From the angle here, I can see his back starting to round a little bit as well. If we're trying to get a bit deeper, if Luke wants to explore the range a bit more in the squat, what we can try and do is go a little bit wider with the feet and maybe turn the toes out slightly to the side. So now if you go 3 more reps for me, Luke, you can see you can get a little bit lower as well, a little bit less jammed up through the hips and even through the back as well. Now, this option worked well for Luke. Obviously, each person's going to be a little bit different as well. We want to make the exercise fit you, not you trying to fit the exercise. So some people feel more comfortable with a narrow position, others a little bit more with a wider position, and then varying the angle of how turned out the feet are as well. So experiment with these different positions, see what suits you best. So just like the foot positioning, there are other things we can change in terms of the bar positioning that can suit you based on what you're trying to achieve and your personal preferences as well. With the barbell back squat, generally there are 2 main types of bar positioning, either the high bar or low bar positioning. With the high bar, you're generally a bit more upright with your posture throughout the squat, and you're biasing a bit more through the quads there. Low bar, you're generally a bit more bent over forward and working through the glutes as well. So we've got Luke here to demonstrate a high bar technique. So we'll get up onto the bar. You can see it's resting on his upper traps, a little bit higher position on the back. And as he goes through about 3 reps here, you can see his upright positioning. And the reason being is that the bar has to sort of stay in line of his center of gravity, otherwise he's going to tip over. Now, if he was to readjust now and go for a low bar position, so readjusting, as you can see, the bar's a few centimeters a bit lower, sitting on the middle traps, rear delts as well. He's having to bend over down a little bit further to keep that bar in line with his center of gravity. So that's going to bias a bit more through the glutes as well. So depending on what you're trying to achieve or your goals or certain muscles you're trying to bias, each of these techniques may be more suitable for you. Sometimes you might feel a little bit better doing one technique over the other. Again, it's all about just seeing what works best for you and experimenting through those different styles. If you'd like more information, book in a session with one of our physios and we can go through your squat technique.